Okay, so we're going to talk about the requirements for our creative strategies with clients. It's really important that you understand this and that the client understands it. And we actually explain this to the client before we start working with them. And we message it to them in the process of onboarding them. But you'll have to have conversations with the client as the CSR regarding our creative strategy and what we're doing. Okay, so there's three aspects. There's a psychological aspect, a multimedia aspect, and a retargeting aspect or a technical aspect to the creative work we do for our clients. So the first thing to consider is that on the Meta platform, okay, we are actually advertising across multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, and the WhatsApp app. Okay, ads are getting filtered down through timeline, news feeds, stories, reels. So these are different channels. So you have different platforms and different channels. Multi-platform, multi-channel advertising means that we have to develop different kinds of ads that are formatted in different ways to accommodate this system. Okay, because it's multifaceted. So the first aspect is psychological. And this means we need to run awareness-based ads. These are relationship building ads. They make people smile, they're engaging, maybe entertaining, educational, and they might have absolutely nothing to do with the client's product, okay, but more to do with their avatar or the ideal consumer that they're targeting. And so sometimes the client will ask us, why are we making ads that are about something that doesn't seem to be related to the product or service? Well, it's because sometimes we're making ads to get attention and make people smile and feel good about their brand so we can retarget them with the other type of psychological framework, which is conversion-based ads. These are direct response ads or ads where we're directly making the offer and explaining what the product or service is and asking for a relationship, right, to get the lead. Okay, so we actually run two different types of ads for our clients. We run these relationship building or awareness style ads and conversion based ads. So we run ads for different reasons that have different goals. Some of the ads don't have the goal of getting leads, but more of farming attention so we can go ahead and retarget people, okay, with more direct response stuff. All right, the next thing is we need multimedia to go across these different channels. The first aspect is video, which provides hook rate and hold rate. These are metrics. These are behavioral metrics that Meta collects on Facebook, Instagram, or the Audience Network. The hook rate is when people get their attention hooked on a video, and the hold rate is when they watch it for a longer period of time. So putting videos into our clients' advertising campaigns help the campaigns do a better job targeting the right people. That's why doing video projects on a regular basis with our clients is part of our scope of work. That as a CSR, it's your job to move that forward on an ongoing basis and make sure we have video production going and we are making video ads for our clients. If the client provides videos, that's fine, but we also create videos for our clients on top of that so that we're making the videos we know will fit into their framework of like awareness-based or conversion-based style ads. Okay, then we have graphic design, which provides instant engagement and click-through. These are different than video. So it's not that one is better than the other, it's that they both work good together. That's why we create a lot of graphic design for our clients, and it's easier than ever. We actually can create all of our graphic design ads for our clients purely using prompts with ChatGPT. We understand the frameworks, we understand how to build effective ads with different frameworks, and that's what we do. And we test a lot of different frameworks, okay, as far as like sticky note ads or us versus them and that sort of thing, or like infographics and all that. So the last thing to do with the type of creative strategy we pursue for our clients is we need proper formatting for retargeting. And that's why after we generate graphics for our clients or we generate videos, we have to make sure they're formatted properly in a 1080 by 1920 for vertical. 1080 by 1920 ratio accommodates stories and reels, that vertical style ratio, so that the graphics or the videos go well in stories or reels and those vertical placements across those platforms. Then we need 1080 by 1080 square formatting for graphics and videos, so we get good placements in timeline and newsfeed. So that's why we create a combination of vertical graphics, square graphics, vertical video, and sometimes even square videos. Or if like the client provides us with square videos, we still test them and use them. But it's important that we fit all of these different categories. And generally speaking, what we look to accomplish in our scope of work for our clients is to produce 9 different graphic designs a week and to produce about 6 different videos a month. That includes 3 different types of graphic design frameworks a week and about 2 different types of video frameworks a month, or 6 videos, usually 3 videos per framework. And this is the scope of work you need to meet using the team that I've provided you as a CSR. You have a general VA to help you with the graphic design and driving that forward. I provide you with a list of vendors to use for video editing and tools like HeyGen, Arc Ads, several other types of video tools to create the assets you need to create videos for clients, and video editors to professionally craft them, and even standard operating procedures for when we do bigger projects with the clients and you actually do UGC video projects with the client, okay? So really important that you are pushing for the production of media with our clients, because that is a lot of what they pay us for. It's a lot of the cost and service for our clients as well, in addition to the actual media buying services that we provide with our high quality media buyers, who we pay nicely to do a good job. Our creative work is at the top of the list, and our frequency of publishing for our clients is why we're so successful with our clients. Okay, so it's really important to understand these different aspects of the creative strategy and to ensure you're moving that publishing strategy forward and following the SOPs on a regular basis, working with the client to develop ideas, and also explain why we do things to them, because sometimes the client actually tries to stop us from doing awareness ads, for example, because they think it has nothing to do with their product and service, and they're actually right, it doesn't. It's because we have to start with building good relationships, and we need those kinds of ads. So that's why we hammer this stuff with the clients. We really try to educate them on it, and you have to explain this to them as well. So we don't get a lot of pushback from the clients on the ads, and we're focused more on the results, because honestly, if we're getting the results for the clients, which we will if we pursue our publishing strategy, and they are concerned about the nature of the ads, you can just point to the results and say, well, we're getting these leads. Are the leads going well? That's what you really want to focus on with the client. Are you selling the leads? And if they say, yes, we are, you say, great, we're only going to do better. We'll get your cost per lead down. We'll increase the leads if you want to increase your budget. We can work on all that stuff. But as far as like changing up the ads or trying to micromanage the ads, we would rather we collaborate with you on how to maybe improve them, and not like micromanage them, so we can do our job to continue to get the leads and continue to get the success for you. But you have to say it in a nice way. You have to use your soft skills, make sure you're being friendly with the client. But it is important that we pursue this creative strategy because it works. All right, thanks.